Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is my level 4 Gundam in space. And I picked this round because, one, I did pretty well, and two, we're going to fight some GP02s here. There are a lot of them on the enemy team. There's like 3. So, yeah, you're going to get to see me fight the things. I have a feeling they're much more dangerous on the ground because it's a little bit easier to maneuver in space to a good point where you can get around that gigantic shield. Also, they have an air dash feature more or less on the ground, and that doesn't mean anything here. So, they've changed the GP02 from the first game. It now is a raid instead of a general. It has that beam bazooka, and the beam bazooka has to doesn't have to charge. It can charge, but it can fire uncharged. So, that's a major change from how it worked before, which is good because how it worked before was bordering on overpowered. The GPs are, to my understanding, also 550-point mobile suits now, as opposed to the 600s they were in Battle Operation 1. I'm sure we'll get to 600 eventually, but it'll probably be... Maybe it'll be the first things out of Zeta Gundam that break the 600-point barrier. Or maybe maybe it'll be like late 0080 things, like 0083 things like the Gerber Tetra. We'll see. But, let's see. Tagged him. Super Napalm got around the shield, managed to downswing him. Pretty sure it's the same one I was working on before, didn't quite make the kill. But yeah, GPs, this is a pretty good foil for them because as you can see, yeah, I can get around a lot of their biggest problems, most notably, yeah, that shield. And as far as I can tell, you know, counterintuitively for a raid, getting up close on them seems to be one of the best tactics because I do a pretty good amount of stunning from a distance, but it's up close where you can, follow up with melee and keep them from doing anything to you. That was the case in Battle Operation 1 as well, where it's a round I don't think I recorded, but I wish I had, where I had just been losing, like, for the whole day, and I was losing that round too horribly, and I just got fed up and went just full melee berserker on the enemy GP02. We still didn't win, but I took that thing out at least once, maybe twice in a Gundam, in a level 1 Gundam. That was a 200-point differential at the time, incidentally. So yeah, stunned him, caught him with the 2 swings. He is flung backwards. Like I said, they just recently changed the working of downswing reaction in space so that it does not leave you vulnerable quite as long. That Psycho Zaku is actually a bad matchup for me because we're both generals, and it is more maneuverable than the GP02, and so it can, get around my attacks a little bit more easily and stack damage on me pretty well. So, and it's also harder to pin down with melee. So yeah, GP02s I can handle. That Psycho Zaku I'm kind of trying to get away from. Also, they're all bunched up here in this doorway, which is kind of a good opportunity for me, except, yeah, they are all hammering me. So, I am dead. But as you can see, yeah, I did pretty solid damage to those GP02s. I really want to see what the GP01 is like. I understand it's a fairly standard Gundam, but it also has the air dash feature. We are getting Mega Man X up ends, and it has, true to its status as one of the first mobile suits with an E-Pack beam rifle, instead of overheating, it has a 5-shot magazine and a reload. So, I'm pretty sure that means that the reloading part, rather than the overheat part, should be what you need to use with it, but still, that is just, that's something new, and that's neat. I'm glad that they remembered that was a pertinent thing about it, because it was a heat-based weapon in Battle Operation 1. So that is a neat change, and if we're moving into Universal Century, later Universal Century, we should be in for more of those. Let's see, I keep managing to set up kills on GP02s, but never quite getting them. That Psycho Zaku's nearly dead if I can get it. I tagged it. I cannot seal the deal here to save my life. Trying to get on it, but I am now surrounded. This was foolish. Managed to get around the Psycho trying to kill me. Got a couple of shots into the Vulcans. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. It is not enough, but I got it with the rifle. Technically, now that I think about it, the Act Zaku rifle really should be a E-Pack weapon. That magazine on the bottom of it is an E-Pack, and it should work the same way. I'll have to load up my Act Zaku and see if they have, revamped it to work thusly. I'm betting no. One thing they did do, however, is that the Gym Customs gym rifle has been added to the arsenal of the powered gym, just as it should be. So that is nice. Let's see, got to head out back towards the Ace. We all kind of clustered up around their base, but since you can't blow up the base in an Ace mode, that's not super useful now that there's nobody back there to shoot. And let's see, just trying to land a shot on somebody, and hey, there's an Ace. Got his feet. I think, does it have maneuver armor? Because I thought that was a charged shot I hit it in the feet with, but it did not react. Of course, I didn't see resist either, so Ace is nearly dead and surrounded. That's important. He fired an uncharged beam shot, did not quite get me stunned, and I am not going to be able to get this kill because his shield got in the way. Somebody else is going to get it, I'm sure. We will see. Or did I finally get one? Nope. Hit his shield again. Yeah, so I did pretty well getting around those shields at the beginning of the match. Here at the end, not as much. We're still winning, though, so can't complain too hard. I hope I'm on the mic enough. I keep trying to lean back, and it's not wise while you're trying to, do voiceovers. I kind of need to stay at a consistent distance from the mic for a consistent level. But some days I forget these things. Man, Brian from Radio Free Cybertron would kill me for that. He actually worked in for real professional radio, so he is a real stickler for audio quality. Like one of our regulars was not on last week because he had a Walmart mic. He was using a Walmart mic that was not up to snuff, trying to get on from an unusual location. But he was a good sport about it, though. And let's see, the Ace is there. I am trying to play cat and mouse with him long enough to kill him. I've also left my back exposed to another GP02, so unwise. I've also left... Okay, well, I got somebody, possibly that other GP I was fighting. But I hope so, because, yeah, that would be a good thing to not get killed. Let's see. He used his tackle, which means one of us will get that kill. There, finally killed a GP02. It took me the whole match. But as you can see, yeah, as a raid, it is fairly vulnerable to generals, and yeah, the level 4 Gundam is a pretty solid high-cost general. I am at least on equal footing with these GP02s, I would say. So, keep it in mind for, level 4 Gundam for all your general mobile suit uses. And let's see, I am very low on health, so I need to play it careful, but I'd kind of like to take out another one of these guys before. And also, it doesn't matter too much if I get killed, in all honesty, because we've got an 11,000 point lead with 16 seconds remaining. So, used my tackle. Might get me out of trouble. Not sure if it's gonna. We've only got a few seconds left, so even if I get myself killed, it doesn't matter much. Yep, he got me. Got me with his melee, which I think it may have 3 swings. It has at least 2, which is also a new thing for the GP02 compared to the first game. Alright, so... yeah, pretty good round, I would say. We definitely won and did a pretty good job of it. I got top damage with 105,000, and that was enough to contribute to one of the clan missions, which is to do more than 85,000 damage in a round with each of the 3 types of mobile suit. And yeah, the first 24 hours or so, we managed to clear the first rank of each of those. So I'm saying that's pretty good. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I really do enjoy the Level 4 Gundam. It is probably the best thing I have in terms of high-cost mobile suits. It's fast, it's versatile, it does really good damage with that Super Napalm rifle, and again, because it's got beam and stunning explosive weapons, you can use it at pretty much any range with great efficiency. I'm still terrible with Gundam Hammer, though.